Hey everybody, my name is Keli Raymond. I am a psychic medium, damn it. And, I'm always on YouTube, always, be it looking at videos, looking at all kinds of stuff. You can find everything on YouTube. I run my own business, so whenever I can't figure out what the hell I'm doing, I pop on here, look at the videos. But look, I've been doing live readings on Facebook Live forever. So I thought, I like YouTube platform. Let me go on here and see if folks are interested in whatever the fuck I got to say. So here I am. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm just giving it a go. Look, I don't, I've got no ego as far as this is concerned. I do God's work. I work from light. So if people are meant to join me today, they're going to join me. I'm just going to be curiously interested to see how this goes. So I don't know why I was moved to pick up some tarot cards. Y'all, I don't need anything in order to do readings. Really, I'm a psychic medium. So that means that by definition, I talk to dead folks. So generally speaking, for my clients that I've worked with for 25 years that I've been doing this work, generally speaking, somebody dead comes through. Even on YouTube, I'm sorry, not YouTube, on Facebook Live, when I just happen to pop on, because I do it when spirit moves me to do it. So I'm here for a reason. I just go with the flow. I even begin just reading collective energy, delivering messages the spirit wants the collective to know at the time, even if nobody shows up here. So I'll probably start out doing that. Although I have these cards in here, so I don't know. They're going to probably guide me to do that. But anyway, let me give you an overview about what Keli does. All right. I am a channel, and that means that sometimes spirit will, sit in my body and speak through me. I also am a channel writer. I'm finishing up a book called The Irreverent Messenger, 7 Universal Truths, which is a book of spiritual universal laws that they want us all to know about and understand better so that we can live life in a more productive and happy, fulfilling, purposeful way, as well as elevating the level of humanity in this world, because Lord knows we need it, right? So I'm doing that. I'm editing that book, and it should be ready to meet the world sometime after all the edits are complete. So I'm a channel. So I'm a psychic medium, talk to dead people, and I'm a channel. I also do guide work. I connect with guides, and either mine or yours or anybody's. I also read auras, which are cool. But you know what? Everybody can read auras. I teach people all the time when they're developing their intuitive gifts how to read auras. Everybody has. I've never met one person ever that couldn't. Hello, I have somebody here. Hey, Tyson, how are you? If you have an intuitive question, you can pop it in the comment section and I'll give you a read. Why not? That's what I'm here for. But let me finish talking about what I do so that you know the full scope of it. So also read auras, do guide work. I am a medical intuitive, so I can scan bodies and spirit shows me what's going on inside your body that may need energy, and I do energy work in conjunction with that. So I'm an energy healer. I do Akashic Records hall work, and I also, of the past 2 years, just because I find it fun and interesting, I do tarot cards. So welcome to my office, y'all. I'm taking a break. It's 4 o'clock my time. I think no, it's almost 5 o'clock. So hopefully I'm hitting some East Coast folks that are home and on YouTube and want to get some messages from the spiritual realm, because that's what I'm doing here today. So Tyson, you'll have to work with me, honey. This is the first time that I've done this, so hopefully I can see your questions. I don't see anything coming through so far, but hopefully, since I'm seeing this, I assume that I will. So let me start out by reading the collective. I'm just going to see if I can check in with spirit and see what they have. Because generally speaking, when they always have a message for the collective group that can help us, all of us universally at this time, that may be helpful. Let me see. What are they going to bring pop into my mind at the time? They're saying pull 3 cards. Okay, so that's odd. I usually don't need to pull 3 cards in order to get me going. Guess they're priming the pump. Let's see. Spirit, what is it that you want the collective to know at this point in time? That's 1 card. Give me 3 cards. Make it clear, make it simple. Make it clear, make it simple. 3 cards to give me direction as far as what you want the collective to know at this time. I can tell you right now it's going to be something I'm getting goosebumps. So that means it's something about, I know what they want me to talk to you about. Okay, well, I've been writing all about it for the past 7 years. I want to talk about elevating the level of humanity in the world by knowing that the answer to everything is love. Answer to everything is love. Now they're saying, that sounds so cliche, right? I have my 3rd card. That sounds so cliche, but it's really not. Cliche shit is cliche because it's true. Things that kind of go through, things that are, that's interesting. Hold on. Queen of Cups, Knight of Clubs, and the Chariot, which is in reverse. So we have Queen of Cups. Cups usually means indicator for money, or I'm sorry, love. Ugh. Pentacles is money, but the Knight of Clubs, that's usually wands, that's lessons. And the Chariot is a major arcana. It's usually that of an indication of movement, So let me see what they're, well, okay, this is as clear as it gets. So Tyson, I still don't have a question here in case I'm not seeing it. Let me just say pop in a question because I have because I'm doing a free read here, y'all. You might as well get in some information from Spirit while you got a clear channel open. Tyson, just checking in. Haven't really had. Okay, very good. So this is a collective question. A collective message. So what this is basically saying is that, I said the answer to everything is love, right? So cups is usually an indication of love. So here it is. I was about to start out by saying the answer to everything is love. Wands are lessons and Chariot, movement. So here it is. This is a simple message. They're saying, look, y'all got this world all fucked up and it doesn't have to be. How many things, how many pandemics, monkeypox, natural disasters, global warming, all this crazy shit, inflation. How uncomfortable do we have to make you in order for you guys to reassess, to just kind of reflect, reassess, and redirect what your priorities are? Basically that of we all came here to, and I'm not religious, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. I work from light, I do God's work, but I am not religious. Religious and spirituality are 2 different things. I'm a spiritual girl. But the message is clear that don't make the universe have to just make us supremely uncomfortable, i.e. hitting us over the fucking head with a spiritual 2x4 for us to really stop and redirect what we're doing. Basically, we're all meant to be here we all came here in order to really have our experiences to learn that the answer to everything is love and to begin to embody that and begin to operate from that place. We're here to love one another, take care of one another, and we are doing not a whole lot of that. Hence, we have a lot of imbalance in our world, why a lot of our systems aren't working, why we have a lot of discomfort, homeless, yada, yada, yada. I kind of talked about this yesterday because I did a introduction to my book, The Irreverent Messenger, 7 Universal Truths. They're coming through with the same message. So if you guys want to hear more about that, you can check out my recording that I just popped on there yesterday. But I kind of don't want to talk about that right now because I talked an hour and a half about that yesterday. And if y'all are so inclined to look at that video, sorry it's so long. I won't make the subsequent ones in this series because that one started a series, but next ones will only be about 20 minutes long. What other message? Let me check this other deck. I love this new deck that I got. Ooh, it's the Dream Keepers. It's so pretty, these pictures. Look at the artwork on this. I think they're beautiful. Look at that. Now, isn't that cool? Let me pull 3 cards from here. Let's see if we can get a different type of message. I'm not trying to come on here being holy rolling. I've got a pretty healthy, good sense of humor, you guys. I like to have fun and pepper in all this. Okay, cool. Well, first of all, Tyson, I'm glad you're here. You're my first person because I'm trying this new. I'm always on Facebook doing these live reads and taking people's questions live on Facebook, but I so love YouTube. I wanted to start doing it and growing a presence here and helping folks on this platform. I really love it. Okay, so we have 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles usually refer to money. 9 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Page of Swords. Tyson, you may not have a question, but I feel like my energy is going to you. I'm going to drag you into my bullshit. Do I have permission to go in your energy? You got to tell me yes if I can. Otherwise, I'll just continue to read collective energy. But why I'm being pulled into your energy? Because I have a female, a motherly figure coming in from the other side. I'm getting goosebumps, love. LOL. I'm getting goosebumps, so that means that's somebody that's connected to you. A motherly figure on the other side. It doesn't necessarily mean your mom's dead, but it could. But it's a motherly figure. Do I have permission to go into your? Okay, yes. Okay, here I'm coming at you, man. You come into my energy, you get what you get. But see, I am courteous. I won't just put your business out there without your permission. All right, so I'm getting this motherly figure that's coming in from the other side. She's giving me sort of a 50s feel. So I don't know if this is giving you a clue as to if this is mother, grandmother, but I feel like she was in life in the 50s. Would this be your grandmother? It's a motherly figure. Who is this, sweetie? She's bringing my attention about something about school. Are you in the process of learning something new or thinking about going back to school or learning something new, like a new trade or something? I feel like she's bringing my attention to that. I'm just going to bring the message through. I'm not even going to wait for you to answer. I'm confident in what I get. I feel as though I'm hearing you're doubting yourself. She's saying you shouldn't. But what I'm feeling more than anything is that she feels as though that she wants you to do or encourage it. Okay, first of all, Spirit knows everything. Okay, Spirit knows all of what we don't know here. All right, they have a perspective when they cross over. They see what we don't see. They know what we don't know from a spiritual place. All right, I'm turning off my notifications so I don't hear pings and FaceTime come through. But I feel as though she feels as though you're not having confidence about going into an area or delving into something that you're more passionate about and that you're doing something that I feel like you might even be learning or something that you feel like you should be doing and not what's passion driven. That's kind of what she's bringing my attention to. And she wants you to go towards what you're passionately driven about. I don't know if this is something for work. I don't know if this is just something that is a pastime. I don't know what it is. No, it's work. It's something work related. And I'm getting a trade. Why is it a trade? What happened? To just tuned in like a blank screen. What? Hold on. Let me see what you're saying. I don't want those glasses. I can't see through them. Let's see. You're saying, I don't know what happened. Just turned like a blank screen. Welcome to my crazy ass energy, honey. You should see what happens when I'm dealing with my clients. Okay, let me just restate that then, in case you missed it. I said that I felt as though I'm getting a motherly figure coming through. I got something that was giving me a 50s feel to her. So I don't know if that's coming in as far as her. It gives me a time frame, like a snapshot of when she was in human form. So don't know if that's mom, don't know if that's grandmother. It really doesn't matter. It's just giving you that timeline so that you know that's the energy that I'm tuned into. I feel as though they're giving me the word trade, that you are learning something. You are learning something new or thinking about going back to school or something like that, or that I'm feeling as though whatever it is that you're doing now, I get the sense that you are doing it because you feel like you should, or that's what's expected of you, but it's not something that you're passionate about. So what I clearly feel is that this woman, this motherly figure from the other side, is encouraging you to have confidence to step into what you're passionate about and go in that direction. That's what I'm getting. Does any of that resonate with you? Because that's what I'm clearly getting. And what is she saying about trade? That's what I want to know. I'm not seeing anything yet, but let me just keep going. Now she's bringing up I feel like a sibling or something. Ooh. Do you have a sibling that you feel like you always are either competing with, or maybe that's not the right word, but not quite measuring up? I feel like there's a confidence thing that she's bringing up with you, that she feels as though you should feel more confident about your abilities and what you're capable of, and you need to follow your passion because that's the direction that you're meant to go. I feel as though you will always feel like you're swimming against the current as long as you're doing things that you feel like you should do. Look, let me just pause that for a minute as a general just a general statement that to be said for most people. Y'all don't follow your life living out of expectation of what you think of what others think you should be doing. That is the quickest way to living an unhappy life. You are meant to follow what you're passionate about. You're meant to follow the direction of what interests you, and you'll be surprised as you begin along that path of honoring what is true for you authentically. Then that just means, oh, you just finished school not too long ago. I'm going to come back to you. Let me finish this thought. Okay. So what the direction that you are meant to go, or your interests are like your God breadcrumbs trying to show you where you are meant to go in this lifetime, and the directions that you came here to experience and do and become from a soul level. This is what I know is true. I have a private practice. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, master hypnotic coach, and you will not believe how many asses have been in that chair of people that I am helping to, whether it is teenagers that are just at a loss and feeling pressure from their parents that they need to, that they're being crushed under the weight of expectation. I don't know why I'm going through all this. This came from your energy, Tyson. All the way up to, college students that are, not impassioned and flunking out of school, not because that they're not smart enough to do it, but because they're working out of, my parents think I should be doing this, going to business school or creativity and creative sort of endeavors are frivolous. How are you going to earn a living? As parents, we fuck up our kids far more with that bullshit out of quote unquote good intention than anything else. I raised my children to, I felt like the best job that I could do for them was to expose them to as much as I could so that they could figure out who they are and develop their interests and their gifts, because we all have them, and we all have intuitive gifts. I'm not special. I tell my students that all the time, that I teach this stuff too. But, you know, everybody has their own set of gifts, and you came here with your gifts and your interests as those breadcrumbs to guide you through your life, to at a soul level fulfill what it is that you came here to experience every single time without default. So I even have people that are my age. I'm just, God help me, y'all, I'm about to turn 59 this upcoming week. I'm still delusional. I still think I'm about 30 in my head. Yeah, delusion, but I digress. So people who are retired and have spent their whole entire life working, doing a lot of what was expected of them, profoundly unhappy. And now they come to me saying, I want to figure out what to do with the rest of my life before I die. you know Hi, Angela, pop in a question if you want. I am doing intuitive reads. I do this all the time on Facebook, on my Pathway Hypnotherapy and Intuitive Counseling LLC page. I've been doing this for years. I love YouTube, so I thought I'd start doing it here. So um that's okay, Tyson. Look, Tyson, look in the information stuff. You can find me, or you can put a comment in the section later on, because it's all here. Because I clicked in the options to do a live replay. So, but what I was saying is, we all came here to follow our own path. Follow our own path. We are not here to live our life to make other people happy. And that includes your parents, that includes your girlfriend, your husband. Nope, nope. You always are meant to do you. Do you, do you. So I feel as though, Tyson, no matter even if you didn't understand all the rewind, let me just come back to you and say that the female energy on the other side is clearly saying to you, be confident in what your gifts are and what your abilities are. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. I feel like there may be somebody that you have grown up comparing yourself to, not feeling as good as. Kick that to the curb. You're not meant to do what they do. Nobody is meant to do what you do. You are your own unique, perfect, magnificent individual. Figure yourself out and do that. And I don't know what you went to school for, but what clearly this female energy that's connected to you is saying, follow a path that's authentic to you, which you're passionate about. And she's also saying the money will come. The money will come if you do that. Otherwise, you're always going to feel like you're swimming upstream. Always. Don't do that, and don't have yourself look up like so many people that I have sitting in my chair at 60 years old, 50, anywhere between 45 to 65 years old, saying, I did everything that I was supposed to, and I'm looking up and I'm profoundly unhappy. Don't do that. Don't do that. And this is why I like working with younger folks, because it allows me the opportunity to change the trajectory of what it is that you're doing and what you're going, your perception, so that you can live a more authentic and full, happy, purpose-driven life. That's what we all came here to do. So, message delivered. I could go on and on and on and on, but I don't want to confuse you. I lost you with the screen going black. So if you want to just come back up with something else at some point in time while I'm on here, you can. and ask me a question. So, Angela, good evening. How are you? I'm Keli Raymond. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing readings for people for more than 25 years. I do this all the time on Facebook. I'm beginning a presence on YouTube. So I'm over here trying to introduce myself to folks and giving y'all some messages from the spiritual realm. So if you want any, you're welcome, Tyson. You're welcome. Do you, boo? That's what I have to say. And that's what she wants you to know. I feel like a grandmotherly figure is, there's two female figures standing there saying, showing me that they're rooting you on. So you're not alone. You're not alone. You have folks in the spiritual realm watching you, seeing you, supporting you, loving you, and rooting you on. Okay? Very good. So Angela, what's the deal, girl? Talk to me. What's going on? That's right. We're never alone. You have a question? Or do I have, I might be going in your energy. I didn't mean to go into Tyson's like that, but I just went all in. I asked him if it was okay, and he said yes. So there we went. Any question that you have, you can ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to still be tuned into spirit and seeing what else they have to say. Spirit's bringing me back towards the tarot cards. Oh, know what? I started doing readings. I started learning how to develop my intuitive gifts since I was 17 years old, a student at UC Berkeley. I've been doing this shit a long time, right? 3 years ago is when I started coming into tarot. I've been doing readings all this time with absolutely nothing, not needing anything to do them, but I have fun with these damn cards. They're a lot of fun. She said, "Oh, you'd like a love message." Ooh, okay. Here you go. Here we go. Yeah, I love this shit. Thank you guys for coming on and playing with me. This is such like playtime for me. I'm such a spiritual damn nerd. I love this. My students laugh at me when I'm teaching them. Like, I love this shit. Is that amazing or what? Is that amazing? And just so you guys know, and I tell everybody this, I am not, you're single and you're open-minded. Okay, don't tell me anything else. Don't tell me anything else. I tell people when I do readings for them, I don't want no shit. I don't want no damn thing. You don't want Keli to engage her ego and analysis. You want spirit to come through me. I become an open channel to receive in messages for spirit. Okay, so I have one card already pop out, but I have these love messages too, girl. So I'm gonna dig into that deck too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why'd you retract the message? Oh, that's okay, because you said I'm single and I'm open. That's okay. You can just don't tell me anything else. You didn't have to retract the message. All right, so here's one card that came out. Give me clear and concise messages, whatever Angela's meant to know. Please make it clear. Make it simple. Make it clear and simple. Make it clear and simple. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps already, girl. So here's something coming in. They're coming in hot. What is Angela meant to know? What is Angela meant to know? What is Angela meant to know? Angela meant to know. Girl, are you stuck? I'm not getting any cards coming out. I got one. I want three. I want 3 cards. Please give me 3 cards. Is Angela stuck? Oh, 3. Okay. As soon as I said, is Angela stuck? 3 cards came out. I think you're kind of stuck, girl. What is she stuck about? Old ways is what they're saying. Old ways. Ooh. Old ways and old habits that keep you. I feel like you're stuck. They're showing me now. I know you're stuck. They're showing me you trying to lift your legs out of quicksand. Is there an old flame that maybe you may still be in love with, or still carrying the hurt of a past relationship? Or hold on, don't say no yet. Or even, and I'm not reaching here, hold on, don't say anything. I say this as a rhetorical question. When I ask you to plug it in the chat, then I'm really asking a question. It may even be some ancestral patterns, some programming that came from your childhood experience. Let me look at the cards first and see. Temperance. Well, they're saying be patient. Be patient on love. Don't rush it. Number one. The death card. See, this is validating what I'm saying. Now, this does not mean you're gonna die. Okay. Take a breath, take a beat. But right now you're getting two major arcanas already. Okay. 2 out of the 3 cards. This is 2 major arcanas. Death does not mean death, physical death. This means death as far as growth opportunity. Death of past is usually a transformation, is usually what the death card represents. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty card. Why are they bringing my attention to the card? Yeah, you see, this woman's holding on to a skeleton. I feel as though, and you can say no all day if you want to, that's the kind of intuitive I am. When people tell me no, if I'm getting what I'm getting, I'm rolling with that to the wheels fall off. I don't doubt. Damn, girl, you got the moon. You got 3 cards, 3 major arcanas. That means that something major is going to shift. You are in this now portal. Are you familiar with the equinox? That's a rhetorical question. Because what they're showing me is that this is the equinox that we're in right now is like a portal of manifestation. It is like manifestation energy on steroids. This is between now and spring are true opportunities for us to manifest like never, ever, ever, ever before. So whether you realize it or not, and I don't know if this is subconscious stuff because I'm the queen of the subconscious. That's the work that I do as a master hypnotic coach. A lot of times you have to understand when people are struggling with certain things, and nobody's exempt. We all have issues. We all have shit to move past. That's what we kind of come here with in this lifetime in order to learn, grow, move past things, in order to forge out new and better versions of ourselves. So I feel like there's some internal work that you need to do, that you need to release. I don't know if it's I'm getting the word ancestral patterns. There's some sort of cycle, familial cycle, in which that you are still carrying around the burden of. They're giving me the word burden. I feel like shackles at your ankles. That you need, and this is the thing. I'm not saying that you're a hot damn emotional mess and that I'm not saying that. But what I am saying that is, and they're saying self-love. This is an exercise in you learning greater depths of self-love, because this is the deal. The more that we learn and embrace and embody that of self-love, that's the vibration that we send out, and that's what we attract. So, girl, let me just tell you, you can attract a partner, but is it the one that you want? And so I'm feeling as though patience, you taking time to do that work, that internal work, and unearth it, because the moon is kind of indicative of things hidden. That's why I'm thinking it's some subconscious stuff, and it's stuff from it's I don't know if it was you. I'm really kind of feeling like it's the dynamic of maybe what you saw in your parents' relationship, or lack of, or the dynamic of mom and how she related to men, or vice versa. It's something in there. It's nestled in that you may not even be aware of. But that's what I was feeling. And then when the cards came out, that's what it's validating. And if you were to have patience and do that work, now we all have our work to do. If you were to do that and transform that, ooh, they're showing me marriage. I'm seeing you in a church getting married. Now, see, not everybody That's symbolism for me. It's not saying necessarily that you're going to be in a church and get married. Hell, you can get married outside in the woods. I don't know, whatever the, oceanside, whatever it is that you want. But just symbolism for me for marriage. And they're saying it wouldn't, and especially in this, if you take the time to do that in this equinox time period, it wouldn't take a lot of time. But the temperance is for you to take the time to do it, to do that internal work, internal look, that internal deep shadow work. Girl, by spring, your life be different. That's what I'm getting. So does that make sense to you? Hopefully that makes sense to you, because that's what I'm getting, clear as a bell. And I'm also getting some dead people around you that's showing up. I'm feeling like a grandmotherly figure. This is specifically a grandmotherly figure. And I feel like she was, she cooked, or she was a nurturer. She's saying, I see it out in front of you. So, yes, that makes sense. Okay, good. Hi, Scott. How you doing? You guys pop in some questions. I'm doing intuitive reads. I do this all the time on Facebook, but I'm trying to give this a go on YouTube because I love YouTube. So, and I'm always going to ask, hey, Allie, if you guys, hi, Allie. You guys from Miami, girl. I used to live in Coral Springs. I moved to California from Florida. So, oh, thanks. You appreciate that, Angela. You're welcome. Scott, you're from Australia? All right. I have some clients in Australia. Hey, you guys. I'm so happy to be here. And please click like and share if you like what I'm doing, because like I said, I do this all the time on Facebook, but I am more inclined to come on here if people are liking what I'm doing and appreciate getting some reads. I'll come on here far more if I get a following. So you guys, please, it's important for me to grow my channel by clicking like and share it with anybody you think, or tell them that this crazy redhead bitch is on YouTube giving free readings right now to the collective. So you guys call your people in, tell them to come on. I'm going to be on here for a minute. This is fun. Fun. So I have on here Angela, I have Scott, I have Allie, last name just like you told me. New last name just like, what do you mean, Allie? Wait a minute. Yes, I remember you told me you didn't know if you would be going or not. I'll be good for, wait a minute, help me out, Allie. What are you talking about? Scott, you like a general read? Okay, whatever comes up. I've got a love interest going through a rough, but open to whatever. Okay, don't tell me anything more, Scott. I got you, babe. I'm going to come back. But Allie, help me out. What the hell? What are we talking about? Hey, Kelly, it's Allie from Miami a few years back. Oh, girl, so I know you. Are you a client of mine? Allie. Are you the Allie I'm thinking about? Allie, you got married. I love what you're doing. Can you give me a reading? I absolutely can't. Allie, do you have an very Italian last maiden name? Is this the same one I'm talking about? Is this you? I'm not trying to put y'all out there. Come on, girl, tell me, is this you? That would be hysterical if it is. And Scott, what the hell time is it in Australia? This is a hoot. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till you pop that in. Give me some sort of point of reference, Elias, how I know you. Okay. And did I tell you that you were gonna get married? Scott, it's 11:30 a.m. Okay. All right. So it's 11:30 a.m. It's Friday for you. So you're about ready to break into the weekend, huh? I remember you told me you didn't know if you would be going to California or not. Yes, I moved here 4 years ago. All right. All right, so let me just move on. All right, Allie, thanks for joining. That's so cool. So my people are here. So y'all know I'm not a crackpot, right? All right. All right, Allie, hold on to your panties. I'm gonna start with Scott because Scott's in Australia. I'm gonna start with Scott first, okay? And anybody else, you guys pop in. Let me know if you want me to do a read for you. I need to have your permission first before I start. And my dog is outside the door just crying her ass off. All right. This is so much damn fun. I'm so happy, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, I love this shit. Okay. Scott. Spirit, what do you want to show me for Scott? Make it clear, make it simple. Make it clear, make it simple. Make it clear, make it simple. I was supposed to do this love messages for, damn it, for Angela. Angela, if you still here, do that real quick. I'm a woman of my word. Hold on, Scott. I'm not going to forget you. I got you. Angela, these are the 3 love messages, but my other reading still stands. All right, Dreamboat, I'm coming. Let's see. 2. Let me do 3. All right, we're gonna. No, I don't want that one. That doesn't feel. Okay, that fell, so that means it's meant to be. Okay, Angela, before you go, Angela, I hope you're still here. Angela, if only we were kissing instead of arguing. You fill my heart with such bliss and joy that I never imagined possible. And your last love message is, looking at photos of you gives me comfort. So I don't know if that's past, present, or future, but those are your love messages, okay? All right. All right, going back. I'm going back to Scott. Let's see, Scott. The hell does Spirit want to say to you? I can tell you, Scott, the first imagery that I got was of mountains. I don't know where they're going with this yet. I'm reading Allie. Tell me we'll be getting married to my boyfriend at the time. Okay, so Allie says, I went to you for a while for hypnotherapy and we did a past life reading. Also, yes, I love doing past lives. I went for anxiety, and you told me that I would be getting married to my boyfriend at the time, and I did, and we bought a home. Go, Allie. Go, Allie. Go, Allie. Yay. All right. Yay, girl. I'm coming back to you, okay? And yes, hi. Yep, I'm going to come to you. So, Scott, you live near the mountains. This is where they're opening up. Let me see where the hell they want to go with this, okay? Y'all, telling you, your girl's good. And yes, congrats, Allie. Everybody, let's congrats Allie. Okay, so why are they bringing up that the mountains? All right, the first thing that they're showing me is, all right, that, now look, I'm just the messenger, right? They're telling me that you need to get out in nature more, that I see you walking a trail, hiking or something. You need to be grounded. They're saying that you're in need of grounding right now. Stress and anxiety is not productive for you right now. Ooh. All right, Scott. I don't like saying this kind of stuff, but look, if they give it to me, I have to say it. Stress and anxiety is not good for you because stress and anxiety over time impacts your body. I feel as though, and I think this is a cautionary warning, y'all, if you don't know, I'm a medical intuitive. It will make you sick. Are you in a, I feel like life is particularly has been particularly stressful. I'm feeling like you take for granted the fact that that you're just going to always be okay. Whereas I feel as though over time, I literally can see how it ages you premature, your body, meaning that it accelerates the aging process in your body and will, over time, chronic anxiety and stress will take its effects on your body. I'm looking to see, why are they showing me your eyes? They're bringing my attention to your eyes. Blurred vision. Give me more information on that. Ooh. They're saying, what in your life don't you want to look at? I feel like you're avoiding something that's like right in front of your face that you're not wanting to see and deal with. That's what they're showing me. And that may be part of the stressful thing. Are you staying in a stressful situation that you are not giving, that you're giving your power to? Like, I feel as though you can get out of it if you really wanted to. That there is another alternative is what I'm getting. Another alternative to reduce the level of stress that you don't necessarily feel like you know what the out is. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I feel like a woman has something to do with this, Scott. I feel like this woman is a stress point for you. Talk to me about what they're showing me. What the hell's going on? So I can speak better to it. But this is what I'm getting. Lots of anxiety. Yep. I was for many years cared for by my ex for 3 years, and then she passed away from cancer last year. This year I'm healing. The grounding is going to help, love. I'm in love again, but it's a rough connection. Okay. Dude, I can't pull this out my ass, right? Okay, so that is clearly me in your energy. I'm just going to say to you, do you have a direct question that I can ask that will help you? Because I can go on and on and on and on and on. I feel like they want me to stop, ask you what question you want answered. You said no, you cared for her. Okay. And you're healing from the loss. Do you have a question? But no, I cared for her. I'm still here and that's okay. Angela. Okay, very good. I'm glad you're sticking around, Miss Angela. Scott, talk to me about, do you have a question? Because I'm feeling like, first of all, let me just say this. Will Angelina and you find a balance in our love life for each other, and to be together? See, this is why I was saying this woman is a stress point for you, and anxiety. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that because we don't want Kelly factoring into this to your love life. We want God, right? So you may not like this answer, and it's not that I'm saying no, it's not gonna work out. What I want to say is that um, what I'm getting is that when we first started out saying that you needed grounding, okay? First of all, you need to be true to yourself and you need to anchor yourself and find a good balance, meaning that other people, no matter what they do, it doesn't have to affect us unless we give it that power. So the first thing that's coming through is that whatever you do and however you navigate this relationship, you're meant to do it in an authentic way for you. And I tell this to my clients a lot of times. You need to navigate your relationship. I'm not saying being a selfish bastard, but authenticity. It needs to work for you, sweetie. It needs to work for you. So you need to navigate your relationship in a way that answers the question, does this work for me? And the answer needs to be yes. And I'm not saying that you're meant to be intolerant of other people, because other people are different, right? But I don't feel as though you're meant to forsake yourself in order to make somebody happy, no matter how sensitive they are or what have you, whatever their certain situation is. You're meant to, it's meant to be, it's meant to feel good for you too. And you just can't, you're not meant to acquiesce and accommodate what you do and how you are and how, and all of that in order to make somebody else comfortable. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Does that make sense to you? You're welcome, Angela. You too, sweetie. Take care. Please hit like and subscribe before you leave. And then it'll give you notifications when I come back on. Scott, does that make sense? Yes. Yeah. And here's the thing, love. That's the best thing you can do for the overall good of your relationship and give it the best chance it can have at happiness and working out. Everything starts and stops with us and us being happy and us loving ourselves and self-love. Kind of like what I was saying before to Angela, right? Everything starts and stops with us. Energy out is what we attract. So we've got to do that internal work and have to make sure that we are being true to ourselves in order for anything outside of us to be okay. And that's what they want you to know. Okay? And I'm really hoping that that helps. And go out in nature and walk, or just commune out in nature, even if it's just you sitting out there and breathing. Okay, love? Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your yes. That's right, Angela. Amen, sister. You're welcome. And thanks for joining me. Click like and share, Scott. Okay. All right. So who's up next? Who do we have? Allie. Allie. You still there? I'm going to come to you. And then I think we had somebody by the name of M who wanted me to go into their energy, right? If I'm remembering correctly. All right. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're welcome. Self-love is important. It's everything. M, yes. Okay. All right, Allie. All right, my girl. Let's see. Thank you for subscribing, Scott. Okay, let's see. Miss Allie. Interesting. The first thing that's coming up, the energy around you is regarding work. What was your question though? You didn't have a question about work, but I'm gonna deliver the message anyway, because where they go is where you're supposed to go. What was your question? Let me see if I can go back. I'm just gonna go back. You'll tell me if I'm not hitting. Thanks. I'm heading out for the night. Ooh, have a good time for me. Should be putting in my 2 weeks resignation. I should be putting. Oh, okay. Well, don't tell me yet. Because work is the first thing that's coming up, and so, ooh, my hand's itching. That means money's coming. See, y'all. That's what happens when you're doing what you love. Money comes. Should you be changing careers within the next 2 weeks? Let's look, because career is coming up. Let me see what they have to say, girl. Let's see. What's up for Allie? Why the hell are they showing me painting? That's the first image that comes up. Show me more. First of all, they're telling me to tell you that if you have an option for work, say for example, and they're saying that for any of you, that you guys can use this as a quick check with spirit in decision making. If you're in a quandary, right? And this is what I do all the time. It's like I will have my two options in my mind's eye because I'm a psychic. I have very keen sense of visual in my mind's eye, and I will put my options, I'll lay them out in my mind like two paths, and I'll assign each one a path, and the one that's lit up, that's how I know spirit's giving me an indicator that that's probably my best option, right? But also it's the one that feels best, okay? But that's just a side note. We're bringing me back to painting. Creativity. You're meant to be in a field that allows you to express your creativity. That's what they're saying. Let's pull that thread and see what else they're wanting to show. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you like I don't know what the fuck you do right now, but they sure am showing me. I'm sorry, you guys. I swear a lot. They're showing me you doing something creative and they're showing me something like event planning. Is that something that's interesting to you? I feel like maybe, like I was talking to the other, like I was talking to Tyson, that you're meant to follow what you're interested in. And I'm seeing something like event planning or some sort of creative, a work that gives you a creative outlet because it will be abundant. It will be fun. It won't be like work. Now, it may be what you determine to go into may be a bit of a fast pace, so it can get hectic if you allow yourself to become overwhelmed, but there's ways that you can address that. But I feel as though the joyful aspect of it and the sense of fulfillment that it gives you far, far, far outweighs any of the challenges that it has. Yeah, but I'm saying, okay, you're saying total opposite. Okay, that you are in government, but that even more speaks to what it is I'm feeling. Do you like your job in government? Or is that you? They're saying you're not meant to push papers. Talk to me about that. I'm still, needle's not much, not moving, girl, as far as I feel like something that you are meant to do is more creative. Now, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow. Things may need to run its course, and you may need to come into a place where in your life in which this maybe more creative package really blossoms and comes into full view for you. There may be things that need to happen in your current work environment that makes you uncomfortable, that you're being activated to make that switch. Don't know. But what I'm certainly, no doubt about it, getting, and now they're bringing up music. Why are they bringing up music? I see somebody playing the piano. Give me more information about that. They're saying that what I see them doing is encouraging you to do things that, even if it's things like on your spare time interests, developing your interests and hobbies. I feel as though whatever, if you were to start going into this creative package that it may be lying dormant, I don't know, in you right now, but I swear, as much as my name is Kelly, I see this. So it may not be on your ethers now, but I promise you there's something in you that's got a creative side, and that I feel as though There are certain things that may happen in your work, in your career environment, that may become less and less comfortable, and that you may be like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I don't know what that is. They're not showing me. They're kind of just giving me you like a projection into the future, I feel. They're saying there's some inklings now, though. Like, I feel as though if you were to like get online and look into establishing a creative hobby, I don't know, painting, or like, taking piano, or, hell, I don't know, floral arrangement. I don't know what it is. They're not showing me exactly. And a lot of times they're not that specific because you're meant to have the experience. But I can tell you, back in the day, before I started doing this business that I just started my private practice 13 years ago, and I'm about to turn 59. I changed my life just 13 years ago and really started doing what I love. And up until then, I was in corporate America for 20 years, hated every fucking minute of it, I might add. Wasn't my deal. But I was putting tools in my tool belt that I needed to have in order to run a business and successfully and navigate one through 3 different, economic downturns, and one of which was a pandemic. My business tripled in a pandemic when so many other healers and on-hands practitioners were really closing their doors and not knowing what the hell to do. So I can tell you though, I'm saying all that to say that it may not be in full view now, but I feel as though this is something that's going to come up later on. If not, if you don't have inklings now that you're even honoring the signs of, don't know. But that's what I'm getting right off the bat. Now they're showing me water. They're saying you need to get to the water. You ground near the water. Water is a good grounding place for you. Like it was the mountains. I got mountains scenery for Scott. I'm getting water. Well, hell, you're in Miami, duh. But you need to get out into the water and ground. See, I'm all in my head, all in the spiritual realm. It's like, duh, she's in Miami. Ground yourself in the water. Whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, let's say, go to the water. And this also gives you an aspect of clarity that you wouldn't have otherwise in your daily hustle and bustle of life, as well as when you're overwhelmed and feeling stress, you can offload a lot of that. Feet in the water, specifically. I feel like you used to live in a time of Atlantis. That's why you resonate with the water, or it heals. You have some sort of some connection with the your lifetime at Atlantis that brings forward that some aspects of that experience that helps you in this lifetime. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So you should be changing your careers in the next 2 weeks. Okay. And it may be in government. I don't feel like that's the place where you're going to stay. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Hopefully that helps. All right, love. See, I don't always give people what they want to hear. That's what they need to know. They're giving you a foreshadowing. That's what that is, of things to come. So don't feel completely blindsided. And some aspects of a new job may not be exactly what you anticipated. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Who am I speaking to? I'm talking to M now, because M said that they were still here. M, what's your name? Pop in your name. Help me to go into your energy. Hello. I love the wave. What's your name, love? If you don't want to give me your name, just give me your first, middle, and last initial, or at the very least, first and last initial. M's energy. M's energy. M's energy. Let me see. M's energy. Make it clear, make it simple. My name is really, really unique. MD is the initial. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the initials. MD. 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 What are the messages meant for MD? Make it clear, make it simple. 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 MD. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles. Two more cards, please. Make it clear, make it simple. Make it clear, make it simple. Make it clear, make it simple. I'm supposed to take that card. Lord, the Page of Cups came out twice. It flipped out when I first picked up the deck. It got my attention, and then I shuffled it, and it came back out. So Page of Cups. The Chariot. Man, the Chariot's making a serious energetic appearance tonight. Page of Cups is in reverse. And then the Seven of Pentacles. So Cups, love. Chariot, movement. Pentacles, money. I feel like you're uncertain about money. Uncertain about something, a money situation. Let me see. I feel like there's a lot of, are you worried about, I feel like you shouldn't worry about money. I feel like there's a lot of money to be had, as a matter of fact. Are you working on a project right now? Are you investing in a project or worrying about a project that could impact your finances or something like that? Give me more clarity on that. I'm getting second guessing something about something to do with money, or a situation that has to do with affecting the flow of money. Just give me a yes or no on that. But I feel like things are coming into alignment. Things are going to change. That they're saying that there's nothing. I'm getting hot. Ooh. I'm unemployed and currently very worried about money. Okay, it's going to change. Thank you for that. Because I feel as though, first of all, because the Page of Cups is in the reverse, right? The Chariot, there's opportunities that's coming. And I feel as though right now, you need to understand that there's nothing in life that's being asserted upon you. Everything is in support of you. Let me say that again. And you know, when money's fucked up, man, that's hard to hear. And I know you're probably saying, bitch, shut up. But hear me when I say everything is energy and money is energy too. As much as you can, trust that there is an ebb and flow of life. And that the more we worry about money, the more we push it away. And the more we push opportunities away because it's resistant. Anxiety, stress, worry, fear, it's all resistance on the path of manifestation of the very thing that we want. So what you need to do is you need to trust that things, opportunities are going to come, but you need to first stop. You see this, stop the worry. You see all that green that's around you? That represents abundance. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do not worry. Thank you. Well, here's the thing about you are working on that and manifesting abundance by scripting daily. The key to manifesting money is Number one, be clear on what it is that you want, right? Be clear, send it off into, and also when you're in meditation and thinking about it, here's the key. You've got to infuse the emotion of feeling the feeling that is already there. As counterintuitive as that shit sounds, I'm telling you, it works. Know that it's coming. Feel the joy of knowing that it's coming each and every day. Trust that it's coming. And just, this is how you do this. You sit there, you're like, everything looks fucked up. Don't have a job. I was worried about money. Now I'm going to switch to energy because I'm a powerful motherfucking creator. So I know that in order to create that, exactly what I want is to not create resistance to it flowing into my existence. So I'm going to trust the universe because I'm telling the universe what it is that I want. They do the heavy lifting for us if we get out of our own way, i.e., not paddle upstream, not put in a lot of resistance, not worry, not fear, any of that stuff, and sit there and eat popcorn, say, I wonder how the universe gonna unfuck this shit. That's what I do. I swear to God, that's what I do. It's like, okay, I know I can't afford to worry about money because that's going to chase it away. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to trust, but I'm just going to have just a wonderful curiosity about how the universe is literally going to unfuck this shit. And you get lighter in your energy about it, and things starts moving. The drain unclogs. Telling you that's how it works. So, but day in and day out, what you want to do is, and a lot of times you can accomplish more by doing less. Okay. And that's by dreaming. That's by getting clear what you want and see it and visualizing, sending it off into the universe, knowing that the universe, you gave them their task, unfuck this shit. And while you're sitting here day in and day out, you do what you need to do in order to make sure that you are, you know, doing the things that normal people do in order to secure a new job, but not worrying, not being fearful about it, not being, overwrought with feeling overwhelmed about it. You have to learn how to just get easier in your energy about it. Because as Abraham Hicks says, you can't get here from here. You can't get there where you want to be in that energy. So that's what I would say. But trust, because they're clearly showing you that things can start changing in as soon as 2 weeks, depending upon how much easier you can get in your energy. That's what they're showing. Okay? Does that help? And there's growth that comes from this experience if you allow yourself to not worry and not fear. And even if it's that growth of learning how to be easier in your energy, because that way you can manifest a whole lot of other stuff too, if you can do this. Because most people get, their panties all in a wad about money more than anything. That and love. Money and love is kind of the harder things in order to disconnect. Okay? Do you think it's my past employer or a new one? What I'm feeling is though, and I'm not hedging, what I'm feeling though is that I think you have more options than you think. And I think you need to not work. What I'm getting is the first thing I got was that you know where you've been going back, right? And I feel as though there is a newfound confidence, and also you need to manifest how much money that you want to make. I feel like there's options available to you. And if you move forward into other employers, that you're freeing yourself to secure more money. That's what I'm feeling. Or they're saying getting more ballsy about asking for what you're worth from the old one. Why are they saying that? Do you feel as though that you were adequately compensated from the past employer? Why are they a past if they were? Or even if it was somehow the experience of them being a past is there's some feeling in me that you don't want to revisit, or that there are more abundant gateways in front of you than going back. That's what I'm feeling. But I feel like the options are open. I feel like, free will has a lot to do with this, and it depends upon how you are with your energy and getting clear about what it is that you want. I feel like you can go forward making more money than you have in the past. That's what I'm feeling. So if you can do that with the past employer, ask for that. And if not, go forward into new realms where you can be more abundant. I'm even saying through the powers of manifestation, you could double the income that you used to get. I just deliver the message, right? But if you don't believe it, then you can't. Here's the thing, about money, you guys. Spirit doesn't make a difference between giving us $1 versus $10 million. So, but our belief system dictates exactly what comes into our 3D realm, right? It's you believe is fully within your belief system or your realm of possibility that you can go out the door and walk down the street and find $1 on the street, right? Do you believe that you can walk down the street and find 10 million? No, most of us don't. So, but that's just giving you an example. It's as easy for spirit to drop $1 in your pathway as it is 10 million. What dictates what we get is our belief system. That's what they want you to know. Makes a lot of sense, and I'm manifesting the amount I want. Very good. Please come back and let me know what happens, because that's cool. I'm glad that's resonating with you. Okay. Hi, Rowan. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? I'm doing intuitive messages today. So if you'd like to answer one, pop it in. I'm getting a little tired. I've been on here for a minute, y'all. So I think I'm going to take 2 more and then I'm going to pop off. But this has been fun. I love doing this. So if you guys please click like and share and tell folks about me and subscribe to my channel, because I will be on here doing this far more. If you guys enjoy my content and want me to come back, I do this all the time on Facebook. I like YouTube better. I'd like to be able to have more of a presence here. So please tell a friend. Share this video. I've been on here for an hour and 17. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. 2 more people. So who's next? You said an employment in 2 weeks, right? I've said that. I said things can change as quickly as 2 weeks, depending upon how easy you are in your energy, how clear you are, and how deliberately you are choosing to create. That means where you're placing your focus, and allowing the universe and trusting that the universe is going to bring you exactly what's available to you. Okay. So I tell people all the time, and I'm not hedging, but a lot of stuff depends upon your free will. I come through and tap into energy that's available to you, potentials. But if you are, if you don't believe it, then it's certainly not going to align. So I tell you things that spirit sees that's available to you. I take their word for it and ride that till the wheels fall off. I am one to take on the discomfort, learning the discomfort and doing something new, so I don't have to rehash the old shit I've been doing, especially if it's not working. Does that make sense? So Rowan, hi. Thank you so much, M says, for the message. Loved it and liked, and thank you, love. Keep me posted though, okay? But be easy in your energy. Remember, be easy and trust. Okay. Also, before you go, this is the other exercise. Imagine when you're doing your manifestations and your meditations, think of yourself, because life is like a stream, a river. Okay. And I hope you're still with me. It's like a river. Yeah, you can ask me. Go ahead, Rowan. Life is like a river that you're flowing down. And so the thing about the river, a river is always guided by a current. Okay. Rowan, you can pop in the question, but don't give me any details. I never, ever want to know any details about what you're asking. You just give me the area, that you want me to look into, and Spirit will take it from there. All right. So if you're imagining that life is like a river, and there's always a current that steers the river, right? So if you were to have that as an analogy for life, and the river is life, the current is your soul. You came here with a plan. We came into this bullshit because Earth is like the grad school of spiritual evolution. This is no small thing. Moving through this stuff is tough. We have a lot of dense energy and negativity that we have to sift through that shit in order to become enlightened and ascended and evolved and all that. Okay. So if you trust that your soul knows what you came here for, because you're that little light being on the other side, determining and planning what your life was. Look, contrary to what y'all think, nobody is in charge of this bullshit of called our life other than us. We planned it. We're the architect of our experience. What we think about affects what happens in our life. What we think about predominantly is what we attract. We're powerful fucking creators. Have we been taught that? No. Have we been taught to believe that? No. Is that the truth? Yes. And just like there are physical laws of gravity that keeps our asses on the earth plane, feet down, there are spiritual laws. And one is law of attraction. And where we think about and place our thoughts and focus is what we are creating. So the problem is most of us are focused on shit that's gone wrong and the glass half empty. So that's what we create from it. We wonder why we deal with fuckery day in and day out, right? We have to learn how to we have a lot of spirituality is an unlearning of the bullshit that we have been taught. Number one, that we are all God in human form. We came here as the architect of our experience, and we, through our energy, because everything is energy, attract what we put out. And if we're putting out worry, fear, anxiety, we attract situations full of worry, fear, and anxiety. That's just how it works. Is law. So you're welcome. You have that little bit of information. And so you can do with that. I lay that at your feet, and hopefully you'll pick that up and start giving that some consideration. You know, this is what my book is all about, y'all. It's coming out to tell you how this fuckery of life works. Thank you, M. Thank you. Thank you. So the book that I'm channeling, The Irreverent Messenger, 7 Universal Truths, coming from this potty mouth messenger, shows you just how unconditional in love God is and compassionate, because my crazy ass with a potty mouth that uses fuck every 3 words, still I'm a messenger for God. That's how unconditional love is. And that's the truth about God. God doesn't judge us. God looks at us as toddlers, fallen, trying to learn how to walk. This whole life experience is that of learning how to fucking be upright and walk through this life experience. So anyway, I'm saying all that for a reason. All right. So you came here as that light being that planned your life. God agreed to it, because we can't have the experiences here in the spiritual realm. And we come here to have certain experiences, know that it's a blip on the radar in the big scheme of things, because time is a human construct. This whole lifetime that life ticks by so slowly, and then some fast sometimes, but it's not even a construct. It's not a thing. It's a bat of an eye, metaphorically, in the spiritual realm, this whole lifetime that we worry so much about. So it's all an act. It's all a play that we have constructed with all the players. And by the way, some of our most difficult relationships that we have with people, they're our greatest spiritual ally, because guess what? They sign up to be a monumental fucking asshole in order to give you and afford you the opportunity for your greatest growth and experience. Isn't that a mind tweezer? Isn't that? I digress. So life is the river. Your soul is the guiding force. We can't control a current. We can't control what happens in our life, the big things, because it's already established from us in the spiritual realm, what we designed. Now, we do have free will. We do have free will that can alter the course of, we can jog here in that current and jog here. We can choose to swim upstream by worrying and fearing and paddling and not get anywhere. We can, we can alter the course a little bit, but our free will is nothing compared to the current of our soul steering us in our life. So what you do is, since you know that that is a metaphor and one that you can really truly hook into in your meditation, think of yourself flowing with the current of the stream. You don't want to swim upstream and go against the current, right? Because it's taking you where you need to go, where you designed here to go. But also look at yourself in the river. The river is full of money. Everywhere you can reach is money that you can easily grab. Easily. It's everywhere and accessible to you. Do that exercise in your meditations. Do it twice a day, when you're first waking up in the morning and when you're falling off to sleep at night. Guarantee you it's going to help you. It's going to help you in your money manifestation and abundance manifestations. You're welcome. Okay. Man, you guys can see I can talk about this shit all day long, right? Okay, so you're welcome, M. Good luck with that, all right? So Rowan, can I ask you? Yes. I want to ask you about my career, and should I make a career shift now? Okay. When you're done with Rowan, I would like your take on listening to subliminal. Let me answer that right now. You really have to know where that shit's coming from and what it's saying, right? No. If you want to do some subconscious work, do some hypnotherapy. It works. It's 93% effective. I know, because I healed my crazy from it and live far better as a result. I just, like, on YouTube or something and doing those subliminals, you don't know what you're listening to. You don't know what your subconscious is taking in. I'm just a little skeptical about that. Okay. Oh, you're making your own. Well, sure. Absolutely. Then do that. Absolutely. Because subliminal works within subconscious. You're talking to the queen of subconscious work. That's what hypnotherapy does. Pushes the button on your subconscious and tells it something new and different. So in your sleep state, especially, or even in your waking state, if you are, especially in your sleep state, your subconscious is still alert and taking in what's going on around you. That's why, because I like Criminal Minds and I like serial killer stuff. Don't judge me, y'all. It's my thing. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not a serial killer. I just am fascinated by the mind. So, but sometimes I'll start dreaming about that shit while I'm asleep, and I have to get up and turn that off. So, okay. This was a lovely talk. You're welcome, M. Very good. Okay, so coming back to you, for fuck's sake, who is that? I have no idea what's going on, but what's up? Oh, and you're really pretty. Thank you. You're so sweet. What's going on is I'm a psychic medium. I do these live reads on Facebook all the time. I've been doing readings for more than 25 years. Psychic medium, talk to dead people. I do energy work. I do guides. I tap into people who are on the other side, connected to you. I do Akashic Records whole work. I'm medical intuitive. I see inside your body. And I'm a channel. And that's what I was talking about. I just channeled a book called The Irreverent Messenger, 7 Universal Truths. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's going on here. So if you'd like to pop in a question, you will be my last person, because I've been on this bitch for almost an hour and a half. I'm a potty mouth messenger. So 1 hour, 29 minutes. So let me just go to Rowan. I'm going to answer the question that Rowan has. If you have a question, for fuck's sake, can I tell you I love your handle? My son always says that, for fuck's sake. I've never heard anybody else that says that. Okay, so I know you're not my son, because he wouldn't call me pretty, little motherfucker. I say that with love and light. My kids and I have a very interesting relationship. So, okay, Rowan. Let's go. Let's see. You want me to tune into y'all get my special brand of crazy. What can I say? Click like and share, you guys. Come on, because I'm building this channel. Don't send me back to Facebook doing this. I breathe. I love this. I love coming on doing this for you guys. But I need you guys to click like and share and send the video to people who you may find this interesting and help me build my tribe. I love this. Okay, so you want me to look into, let me go back to what you want, Rowan. What was it? Hold on. Let's see, where was it? I think you said, damn it to hell. Come on, Rowan, put it back in. What am I looking at for you? Oh, ask about career. Should you make a career shift now? Okay, thank you. I got you. All right, love. Let's see. Should you make a career shift now? Spirit, what do you want? What message do you have for Rowan? Make it clear, make it simple, make it clear, make it simple. All right, Dream, I'm coming. Hold on. My baby, my dog is crying outside the door. All right, so are you a teacher or a counselor? Teacher, counselor is what's coming up. Now, when I ask, should you make a career shift, I get the word absolutely. Damn. Counselor is really you are a teacher, but counselor is what's coming up. Are you one that gives guidance to people? Do people come to you? Guidance. Now what's coming up about sports? Hold on, what the hell are they showing me? Hold on, y'all. Are you a sports fan? Why are they making a connection to sports agency or something like that? Like you guiding athletes or something like that. Why are they showing me this? Hold on. Am I coming into the energy of a whole lot of people that are doing stuff that they just don't feel as though they could ever do what they really, really love to do? I feel like this is a consistent energy tonight. Kirsten! Hey! Hey, Mama! How are you? I'm so happy to see you. Girl, I'm doing lives on here, taking messages from the collective like I do on Facebook. This is my first time doing this on YouTube. Hey, everybody, say hello to my girl, Kirsten. She's coming in, man. She's been one of my hypnotherapy. She's one of my graduates from my hypnotherapy school. She's been one of my intuitive students. Man, I love this girl. I think she and I were separated at birth. Hi, Mama. Let me finish doing this for Rowan. Rowan, help me out here. You're laughing in heart. Answer my question about why are they bringing up sports? Why are they making a connection with you helping athletes or something like that? First of all, I got yes, absolutely. You're meant to make a shift in your career. I feel as though it needs to be reflective of what you love, some aspect of what you love. I first got teacher, then I got counselor, and then it kind of went to, that of somehow tied to athletes. Help me out here. I know what I'm saying. So it makes me want to ask if you are in some way, I still feel as though you're meant to make a change into an area that you are passionate about and that you're interested in, that are you a rabbit? You're not a sports, what? It's not about sports, it's about art. Okay. Well, then why the hell are they showing me something about sport? Okay, so your passion is art. Is that what you're saying? If you're an art teacher, I'm just going to fall out of this chair. But so you're not an art teacher, but your passion is about art, right? So here again, and I said this earlier. I don't know who it was that I was reading for, because again, I was saying that this is a repetitive thing, and it was also for the message. That same theme came for Tyson, and it went for Angela too. Everybody here. This is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna shut the hell up and just see what they're showing me. Because whatever it is, I feel as though you're meant to do what you love. That's what I feel like you're meant to. Now, look, I said earlier that sometimes we think when we are creatives that it's frivolous to think that you can do what you love for a profession. Okay, but it's not. It's what you came here to do. If Rembrandt thought that, we wouldn't have those magnificent pieces of art, right? Or Monet, or Michelangelo sculpting what he did, and the paintings that they did. We would not have the beautiful appreciation for that. Art is showing God in human form, in creative form. That is your God sense working through you, flowing through you. So not everybody is artistic like that. If you have that gift, you're meant to use it, express it, and share it with the world. Now they're showing me you in okay, so they're saying baby steps. So do you exhibit? Because I'm saying in art fair, or in craft shows or craft fairs. You may have to do this in baby steps, or I don't even know if you're already doing it, but I feel as though you need to amp that up, because I feel as though you will get the attract the attention for your gift, that will set things in momentum, into action, that you could actually do that. They're showing me gallery, they're showing me exhibits, they're showing me, I don't even know what kind of art you do. But I'm saying that if you were to start it and exhibit it in small ways, if you haven't already, as you do and as you commit to it, opportunities will open up for you. Now, whether or not you have the confidence and belief system to do it, that's another story. But I'm saying that that's a possibility for you if you should take that on as your mission. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you were to ask me, should you make a career shift into something else, I feel like if it's not that creative thing in which you are doing your art, I feel like it would be some sort of lateral move. It's not really going to be much of an improvement upon what it is, be it quality of life, or even if it was, is it going to make you happy? They're saying everything has a price. So here it is. There are people that can, I can tell you this. There's a lot of doctors out there that make good money, but they're miserable fucks. Or attorneys that make good money, but are they happy? Nope. I feel as though your sweet spot is your creative package, and that you are meant, that you can monetize that. You can learn how to monetize your gifts and you'd be fine and very happy. That's what I'm saying. I work as an accountant. Yep. Nope. In a very big company, but I am also really depressed because it's not, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Drop the mic. Message delivered. Thank you for that validation for yourself. That's what I'm seeing, love. Remember what I said earlier? I don't know if you were on, but I said so many people in my private practice that are sitting in that chair doing what they do not love and spend an entire life of being unhappy and depressed. You know, I hope you find your dream job, Rowan. Me too. I think you need to do your work. I think you need to express your God gift, your God talent, and that's your art. And I think you need to monetize that. That's what I think you should do. Now, all I can do is lay that at your feet, sweetie. But I can tell you, I come from a place of, hey, Shayla. I can tell you, though, I was in that same place. I did not like working in corporate America for 20 years. Kirsten, you can weigh in, right? Kirsten, what do you have to say about that? Kirsten, you see anything for Rowan? She's one of my psychic development students, y'all. We can get some of Kirsten's. She's got a very keen sense of intuition. Weigh in, girl, if you might, if you're still here. But she is also one that's preparing her pivot in life, so she's living this very thing now as far as stepping into her own path, but she loves teaching. I think she's just going to start doing it in a new and different way. Kirsten. Okay, so I think for fuck's sake, you said, did you want me to look at something? Because I'm only going to do one more person. And maybe you, Shayla, if for fuck's sake didn't have a question because they were here first. I've been on here for a while, y'all. Girl's getting a little bit tired. Well, I feel dread. Oh, what was that? Oh, is that for Rowan for his job? Depression? I bet so. Yep. I see walking into a large office and it's gloomy, which tells me it's time to go. There you go, love. She's saying the same thing I kind of am. Okay? Validation twice. Now, I don't want to, thank you, Kirsten. I don't want to leave you, Rowan, to feel like, the depression, let me just say, negative emotions is our God sense telling us we're not where we're supposed to be. Over time, I can tell you depression and not being where you're supposed to be will have a toll on your body. You don't want that. You don't want that. And have faith and trust that you have this gift and passion and ability for a reason. You're meant to always use that as your breadcrumbs to guide you joyfully in your life. And the fact that you don't feel happy where you are is a validation that you are not where you're supposed to go. Ooh, look what just popped out, Rowan. That is Ace of Pentacles. That's big money. You will be abundant working within your gift. Okay? And staying where you are, I just saw the Three of Swords. That's where you're going to stay if you stay. Not good. Okay? Third validation. Three's a charm. Okay? All right. So we're going to wrap this up. Shayla. Because I don't think I had anything. Rowan, are you good? For fuck's sake, I have no idea what's going on, but what's up? I said that. I responded to that. I'm just kind of going through to make sure. Okay, Shayla. Thank you for that, Kirsten. You're so damn good. You know what, you guys? On live on YouTube, we can pop people in too. So I might start doing that. The next time I come in, I might just, as I call on people, might bring you up on your on the camera. So of course I won't do it unless you guys are willing. Click like, click share, you guys. I'm trying to build up my channel here. If you guys like my content, you like what I'm doing, share the video with other people. Tell them to come on to my channel. Tell them about it. Share the video. Help me build this up so I can come on here more often. You guys can get me here far more frequently. All right, so I'm gonna move on to Shayla, and Shayla's it. Okay, I have been feeling stuck in my field. Hello. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing live reads. Okay. Sugar Bell, ex Sugar Bell. Okay, so Shayla, click like and share. Sugar Bell, you like doing live reads? I'll come back on here more and more if you guys click like and share. Shayla, coming to you because I've been on here for a while. I've been feeling stuck in my field and feel lost about what my passion is. I feel as though I'm called to do so much more of value. Oh boy, okay. First, now I know who you are. Okay, so, first of all, the first thing that comes up when I read your comment is that since this pandemic, a lot of people, healers that have not been on their path, have been activated. That the world is in an imbalance, and that people who have not gotten on their path are being made to feel very uncomfortable in order to make that shift. Okay? Even us healers that have been on our path for quite some time, even we are being left to feel uncomfortable so that we can dig deeper into our gifts in order to shine a brighter light and to do our shadow work in order to really, heal the things that we need healed in order for us to even expand the breadth of our capacity to have compassion and hold space for people who need that healing. And most times, those of us who healed our crazy shit, we're meant to hold space for other people's crazy shit. That's just how it works. So, Shayla, I feel like you're one of those. Energy work is coming up. Let me just first say, Shayla, what you're interested in spiritually is usually giving you the big indicator that you have the capacity to do it. I had a huge interest, curiosity about intuition. That's what set me on my spiritual journey to teach myself how to meditate, and that's how I unearthed my psychic abilities. So I feel as though energy work is in your package, intuition is in your package. I see something about Akashic Records work that you are drawn to, or will be drawn to, or the work once you're exposed to, you will be drawn to. You're a healer, they're saying. And this is how you are meant to be of service, because healers are being activated right now in order to raise the level of humanity in this world, because we're all fucked up. We don't give a shit about each other. That's why we have the homeless on the street and people can walk by. We have normalized what's not normal. It's time for us to come into a greater shift. I feel as though energy work is a strong, see, I'm putting my hand out and I'm starting to feel even energy coming out of my hands. I don't know if you're an energy worker, but you're an energy worker. You probably have some inklings of your intuitive gifts. Rowan, you're welcome. Thank you so much for the message. I will take the steps from now. Very good. Namaste, love. Shayla, I recently started to work on shadow work, and I'm in the healthcare field. I felt as though I'm supposed to be working beyond that level. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Kirsten, weigh in, love. Putting you to work. Yes. And most people who are in the healthcare industry or has an interest in being in that area, I was pre-med in college, pre-med at Berkeley. Soon found out that I would be a multi-substance abuser if I became a traditional physician. I'd be writing scripts for my patients and shooting myself up. I'm an empath. Now, over time, I've learned how to manage that. But back then, So, but it took all these years later to really understand that that I was a healer, hence the interest, but I was meant to be a healer in a very non-traditional and unique way. Love, I'd say this is the same for you. You should call me. If you're interested in following that path, you're talking to somebody who did it. You know, if you're interested, my number is in the description of this video. Call me if you're interested in figuring out that path, because I have been the teacher of healers ever since this pandemic has started. I swear to God, everybody that calls me now, that's what they're talking about. Now, if you're not ready, I just lay that at your feet, but that's seriously what I'm getting. So I feel as though energy work, energy work. Do you have a sense of, you can't tell me you don't know that you have some intuition. That's that stuff that you can't deny. Have you shut that down? Your intuitive stuff? Why do I feel like you shut it down? That it might have scared you and you shut that down, or wasn't well received or acceptable. Talk to me about that. Something's coming up about that. Yes. Yep. You and I need to talk. I'm getting goosebumps from head to toe. Yep. Goosebumps. It's like chicken skin, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little dark in here. I'm going to have to get better lighting in here next time I come on. Call me. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Message delivered. Kirsten, do you have anything to say to her about that? I don't even know if Kirsten's still here. But you and I are going to talk, Kirsten. I'm going to call you this weekend. What say you? You're welcome, sweetie. You're very welcome, my fellow healer. All right, everybody, please click like and click share, subscribe. I have been on here for just 7 minutes shy of 2 hours, and I have loved this. Good night, for fuck's sake. I love your handle, but this is my first go at this with you guys. I so appreciate you guys hanging in there with me and offering up your questions. I breathe this stuff. It is my joy. I hope that you all found the information and the messages helpful, and that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed connecting with Spirit to do it for you. So come back soon. I will be back soon. And please leave comments, and any other comments that you may feel like might be that you are inclined to leave. And I am at www.keliraymond.com. I have a new website launching in November called the Irreverent Messenger.com. It is my line of products that I am retail products that I am creating and designing that support the concepts and spiritual universal laws within my book. They're irreverent as hell, so they're a lot of fun. And so I will be launching that in November. So you guys can look to that. And I'll come back on here again and tell you more about that when it's officially launched. But you can always definitely tune back in and get more information about it here. But I will be back because I really enjoyed this. So thank you all again. I really look forward to doing this soon. Namaste, everybody. Love and light. Have a great evening and an even better weekend. Namaste.